If you're getting this error message with your Imax B6 LiPo charger, right here in balance charge mode, battery vol error, cell connect, that means that either your battery has a bad balance lead that isn't connecting right, or the connection is bad, or in my case, it's actually soldered horribly inside, and I had to take it apart and flow the solder on all the joints. Anyway, take out your 4 screws. And you'll notice when you try and slide it out, it doesn't want to slide open. And that's because you have to pull out these switches right here. Sometimes they can be a little difficult to get out. But just grab on a pair of pliers and pull them out. And then it just slides apart. There we go. As you can see, here's some of the bad solder joints. It was actually even worse than this because I had reflowed the solder from the other side, but I was still having connection problems with my one balance connector. So I decided I'd pull these up and solder on both sides of the connector. Don't take them off, just give yourself enough room to reach the tip of your soldering iron in there so you can reflow them. Just reflow them, and I just take a little tiny flathead precision screwdriver and put some flux on the pins. Get that solder nicely flowed in there. A little too much on there. Oh well. And then do the other side. And wasn't thinking took it off camera, but anyway, I find that I had just plugged in my soldering iron. It was just getting hot enough. Starting to get hot enough, but should have waited a little bit. But anyway, I find the best way to do is to touch the pin with your soldering iron and then push the solder into the joint. Try not to get any solder close to the white plastic, or it'll be hard to push your plastic piece back on. Mostly just try and get it on the joint by the circuit board. And my soldering iron here is warming up nicely. And the other side's kind of a pain to do on camera, but you just have to be careful and solder the other side and reflow everything. And anyway, to put your push the plastic back on, you just take a flathead screwdriver, and there we are, back in focus. Push the connectors back on as flush as possible with the circuit board. And I also resoldered all the other connections on the balance board as well. As you can see, lots of solder in all the joints, good clean connections. I also cleaned it with rubbing alcohol to clean off all the flux. And that'll fix up your board, hopefully. Thanks for watching.